Nothing to see here, people. Just a couple mushing elves. Ray Harmony here.
Kate Harmony, and welcome to the Hack Music Theory Show,
where we wear ridiculous hats and empower you with notation-free music theory. Why are we wearing these hats?
Because yesterday I said that elves were Christmassy, and Ray said that he didn't believe that elves were real. So, as punishment, I'm making us wear these elf hats for the next 21 days until our Christmas single is done.
So if you missed the video yesterday, advent calendar, music theory advent calendar, not a bad idea.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
22 days of little hack music theory every day. Daily dose, you know, why not? So yeah, we're releasing our Christmas single in 22 days and we haven't started. But we have conceptualized.
Yes, that is hack 1. Day 1, hack 1, conceptualize.
So conceptualizing is the starting point for every song. Rather, it should be the starting point for every song. Music is communication. So when you make a song, what you're doing is you are communicating musically with the world. So you want to think about what you want to say before you say it, right? Just like if you get invited to a TED Talk. Congratulations, by the way, that's very exciting.
Yeah.
So you turn up, you're like, woo! Oh, I didn't write a speech. Okay, it sounds ridiculous, but that's the same with music. Before you just, make a song and send it out into the world, it's like you want to conceptualize, like what message do you want to convey to the world through your song? And this is exactly how we make meaningful and timeless music. So
there you go. There are 4 ways to conceptualize. Okay, so we've got theory, emotion, style, and lyrics.
And just to give you a quick example, so theory is like you learn a new scale and you're like, oh, the scale's amazing. I could totally kind of hear a melody from that. Emotion, you have a rough day at work and you come home and you're like, I need to like express this emotion, and you want to get off your chest, so you make a song and you feel much better afterwards. Number 3, style. That's just as simple as kind of thinking like, hey, what would this genre sound like with a sprinkling of this and a few elements from that? And it's really fun just to kind of make something sound the way you envision it, in your head, and that doesn't exist elsewhere. And then lastly, lyrics. If you're walking down the road and this line pops into your head, just a phrase or something, and you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. You can start there, and then you can figure out how to make music to convey that literal message to the world. And on that note, what always happens when you're conceptualizing is you start somewhere, wherever one of those 4 categories, you're going to start there, and then the more you conceptualize and the more the song forms in your head, it just overflows into like all those other categories. So we actually started with style, and that was actually your
It totally was,
idea.
because we were continuing that conversation about what's Christmassy, and I was like, choral music is so Christmassy. We should see like what we can do with choral music. And then Ray was like,
well, choral music, I love choral music, but I'm like,
it's not really Christmas single material.
So I'm like, okay, wait, imagine this. That's a squeaky door opening to this epic cathedral, right? So you walk into this epic cathedral, and on the one side there's this massive choir, and they're just, and it's just so beautiful. It's like, right? But that's not enough. It's not enough. Like we want something more like cutting edge, right? So on the other side of the cathedral, right, the Revolution Harmony Cathedral, the invisible thing in my head. I'm like, okay, imagine on the other side of the cathedral, as so many cathedrals do have, in my head, there's a DJ. Yeah. Party. Right? So choir and a DJ. It makes perfect sense. Why is this not a thing? So here we are. It's, Christmas 2017. It's gonna be a thing. EDM choral music. You know?
Yeah, so if you want to hear how that becomes a reality, then, stick around for day 2, 3, 4, And if you don't want to miss this video, the Advent videos, then subscribe.
You don't
and
want to
then
miss
press
it.
the bell
Who
so
would
that you
wanna
get
miss
notifications.
EDM choir.
Yeah.
Who would want to miss
It's
that?
going to be amazing.
Do it. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Day 2.